I'll be honest, not the biggest fan of the design of Mr. Uppity. This is the 11th Mr. Man book, and he's definitely one of the darkest characters. Most of them are very bright and vibrant. Mr. Forgetful, my camera will focus, Mr. Forgetful is quite dark. Mr. Slow is not a very bright character, bright in terms of colour, of course. Mr. Uppity, in general, I like this kind of purpley maroony colour. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up very well, but the character design works well, but I just think maybe he could have been a little bit more, visually appealing. The narrative is quite simple. Mr. Uppity is very much up himself, and he's very rude to everybody. And one day he meets some goblins who put a curse on him, or a spell if you like, and they say that every time Mr. Uppity is rude to somebody, he shrinks down. And I love the metaphor there, the fact that while he is outwardly rude and nasty to people, it actually means he's a very small person. And I love that. I don't know if that message is very clear to younger readers, the fact that if you're nasty on the outside, it actually makes you a very small person on the inside. But I thought that that was pretty well done. And the message here is actually very clear on the last page. And I was really I've mentioned before, I love the Mr. Ben books with clearer messages. And this one makes it very obvious that the message is, my camera will focus, make sure you say please and thank you. And I quite liked it. I think it's got a very clear message. The involving of the goblins and the magic that makes Mr. Uppity physically small whenever he is internally small, I thought was quite clever, something that could engage young children. The character himself, the design of him, not one of my favourites, but as a story, I think it's pretty good.